Welcome to my January vlog. It is actually, I think, the 7th of January right now. It is Sunday. I've just got back from Tesco and I just realised I completely haven't filmed anything this week, and this year I want to do like a monthly vlog, or try and do a monthly vlog, and just little bits here and there throughout my life, just to kind of keep you guys more informed with the ins and outs. I really enjoyed doing Vidmas. Haven't decided if I'm going to do it again this year. It was a lot of work and it was tiring, and I was definitely burnt out by the end of it. I was so glad for like 2 weeks of no vlogging afterwards. Anyway, long story short, let me just change the battery and then I'll talk to you guys. Alright, we're back. So, fun little update for you guys, fitness wise. I finally finished Couch to 5k, and I also reached 5k. It took me 41 minutes, which is not a personal best. The personal best for me is 38 minutes. However, Strava tells me it's a personal record. Just got back from Tesco from my weekly shop. I recently did a, like, not an allergy test, but like an intolerance test. I came back with some interesting information of what I am not very well with, like processing or looking after. So there's one of the main areas is milk. It says that there are 2 types of milk, and they're both like cow's milk. And I'm getting back on the alternative milk hype again. Not that I ever stopped. Whenever I have coffee, I tend to have it with oat milk anyway, because I think it tastes nicer. I have just bought a new packet of soy milk because I like that in my teas and things as well. One area that I'm really struggling with is like cereals and knowing what to eat with them. So it's one of the major components of milk: Brussels sprouts, butter, lettuce, cranberries, dark, like some gum, like thickening agent, which I think is used a lot in chewing gum, but it's also used in like gluten-free baked goods, salad dressing, in cosmetics. There's also another one which is included in confectionery, high jellies, high sugar jellies, even jams, preserves, marmalades and acid milk drinks. And then there's candelilla wax, which is used in chewing gum, which, you know what, I have noticed whenever I would have chewing gum, I would always get really bloated, and like, that was really weird. It's also used in like fruits, for like the, you know, like when they wax apples, it's used on that. And confectionery, chocolate, ice cream and snack food, which is always great. Then they've got shellac, which is like a confectionery and fruit coating used as a glazing agent, chocolate confectionery, orange fizzy drinks and orange skin. Gin, lamb's liver, pineapple, plums, rabbit, rosemary, which is one of my favourite herbs. I always have rosemary. Sea trout and sesame seeds. These are all quite high intolerances. Also, brown sugar is at like 95%. Then we have some environmental items. I'm not going to mention all of them, but canaries, European beech. Did not know I was allergic to a tree, but apparently I am. Or like intolerant to a tree. There are obviously house dust mites. I mean, that's quite an obvious one, isn't it? I think everyone probably has that on theirs. Stinging nettles and wormwood, which is used in absinthe. Not that I've ever had absinthe, and never am thinking of having it, but anyway. Nutritional imbalances. So there's a lot of imbalances, which I'm not surprised about, as I don't really have like a fully like healthy diet, but I'm definitely trying to resurrect that and get back on my dieting. But anyway, sidebarring that, the 5k I did yesterday went really well actually, 41 minutes, and I didn't feel too tired afterwards. I know I was about 3.5k in, And that's around the time I've been doing recently. And I was like, oh God, I wish I was at home already. But I was listening to a podcast and that really helped me get through it. I don't know. I feel like podcasts I find easier to run to against music. For some reason, I feel like because of music, I tend to run at the speed that the music is playing. So unless I play like, I don't know, classical music or something that's slow and calm, it doesn't really work for me. So I feel like podcasts are going to be my go-to for running. I'm going to put all my shopping away because I've just been putting them on the side whilst I talk to you guys. I'm going to put my shopping away, make myself a cup of tea, grab a snack, and I'm going to finish the book that I'm reading. I'm reading the Book of Lost Names. Yes, I am always wearing a dressing gown. It's literally 5 degrees Celsius right now. It is cold. Anyway, welcome. It's actually it's the 11th of January today. I was really scared I said the wrong month then, but no, it's definitely January. There was some dusting of snow last week, but nothing settled, so it's still boring, just cold England right now. Sorry, I am cooking something, probably to pay attention to it. Pita pizza for lunch, real quick and easy, and does not look tasty, but it sure is very tasty. Garlic garnish or red onion chutney, and some cheddar cheese, a little bit of garlic.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
Oh, yum yum yum. It looks a little bit brown. I need to probably turn these over. Essentially, it is pork belly slices, asparagus, green beans, carrots, garlic, ginger, some herbs, and sweet potatoes. I'm back on my cooking game. I've had a few months of not cooking. It's time to get back to Chef Katie and stop being lazy. So this is my first foray back into it, and it is just a whole oven thing. My oven is still partly broken, by the way. I still can't use the fan oven, so I'm using one of the other settings which doesn't use the fan oven, which makes it super hot really quickly, so I need to be more wary of what I'm cooking and all that fun stuff. Anyway, this is water because I have no mugs or glasses left. I have just done my second 5k and it was my third ever fastest time. It's 41 minutes. Yeah, it was a little bit slower than I wanted it to be, but we move. Anyway, this is one of my new tops that I got for Christmas. It was nice and warm actually, really nice for the 3-degree weather it was outside. I recently had like 3 to 4 inches off my hair. It feels really short. Anyway, lighting does not give it justice. There you go. Why does it also look like it's Why does it also look like it's not the same length? It definitely is the same length, don't worry. That run was more difficult than my try last week. I got about 2.5k in, about halfway, and I was like, oh my god, is it near the end yet? Even though I knew that I was only halfway through. But I still had enough power at the end for me to go faster for the last minute, which I'm very happy for. But yeah, I was flagging a lot. I was quite tired going into this run, so I kind of knew it wasn't going to be as good as it was last week because I had a late night last night, and I definitely woke up in my REM state this morning. So anyway, we're now home. It is Saturday. It is 1 p.m. I'm gonna have a quick little bath now, I think. It was like down to here, guys. It was down to here. Like, that's where my strap ends. Like, it was like down to here. And it is now up here. Anyway, I am really warm now. I should also mention updates with my fitness. I'm doing the Strong Express program by Chrissy on the Evolve You app. Same app I've always used for the last like 3 years. And I am feeling stronger. I am lifting heavier. So much so that I think I'm gonna have to go out and buy some 6 kilo dumbbells, because I've only got them go up to 5k. So I need to lift heavier than that now. So I need to really go and get that at some point. Alright, mundane fun times. I have this issue with my washing machine where the drain pump down here, whatever you want to call it, has got blocked, probably from a few socks. Anyway, this has happened before. This is the second time it's happened. I'm not too sure if it's a problem with the washing machine or what, but it keeps sucking up my socks and causing this issue. So I'm trying to fix it. And so firstly I have to drain the washing machine as it was mid what's-its. So I've done this about 5 times now. So far we've still got a long way to go. I've also shut my cat out because otherwise she would probably get stuck and hide forever underneath the counters. But anyway, this is taking forever. It's been about 20 minutes and this is what we were doing. I remember last time that the door was really hard to open, so I'm hoping it's not as bad today. It's literally 2:30 on a Sunday afternoon. I'm meant to go food shopping right now, but instead I'm at home just trying to sort this issue out. Oh, hang on, let me just plug it up again real quick. Let me empty this container out and then reset it. The annoying thing is, I know that we're really close to the end of my wash and it was just like draining it out. But anyway, there we go. Empty container. We restart again for the 7th time or the 6th time. And once all the water is out and nothing's coming out of this pipe anymore, I can then try and unscrew this, which I nearly did earlier without meaning to. I already can see that in the actual container of the drum that there's less water in here than there was earlier, which is a good sign, but I can still see water in the rims. Anyway, this is the mundane stuff I'm doing on a Sunday. The real fun stuff of living alone is having to sort these issues out. and try and figure out what the issue is. Luckily, this has happened before, so I kind of knew what to expect. I know at least 2 socks that I'm missing that I'm expecting are in the drain. I don't actually know how they get in there. That's the weird thing. I'm not too sure how they managed to get through into the drain thing, but let's see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted. Right, success. This sock is the culprit. It's actually a sock that I have been missing for ages. Quite clearly, I am not going to keep that sock anymore. Its actual twin is in here. It's this sock. But obviously that one is not usable anymore, so I'm gonna probably throw that one away, as well as this one. This sock is still missing. It wasn't in the drain pump, but alas, very happy to at least found one sock. My intolerance test came back and oh my giddy god, okay. I have a lot of stuff that's green, thank god, but let's go through the list of the elevated things that I need or should be eliminating from the diet. Milk, that's not a surprise to me actually. Peas, egg white, plum, casein, I don't really know what casein is yet, to be honest. Cashew nuts, peanuts, pistachio, white haricot beans, cranberry, squash, like butternut squash or carnival squash, potato, pomegranate, oranges, salmon, Brazil nut, rice, agar, barley, corn, maize, grape, black, red and white, hops, red kidney beans, raisins, wheat, almonds, walnuts, cabbages, hazelnut and goat's milk. And then I'm semi-reactive to radishes, yucca, aloe vera, amaranth, lime and raspberry. But I do have a ton, you can't even see, there we go. We do have a ton of stuff that's in the normal range. So that is a good sign. Right, the things that aren't a surprise for me is milk. I've always suspected milk has been a bit dodgy for me. I am surprised at the peanuts, the grapes, and oranges. Which means I can't have I shouldn't be drinking orange juice. Oh, I also knew about potato and I knew about rice as well. I already don't really eat potato. I tend to have sweet potato instead. But salmon is one of my favourite fish. So that's going to be a struggle to replace. And rice, I love rice. I usually use brown rice though. I'm guessing this is just all sorts of rice. It doesn't really provide me with any differences. But so now, well, to be honest with you, I have a lot of food that is like bad for me, not going to lie. I'm very tempted just to go like throw them all in the bin, but that's money I spent, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to kind of gradually replace them, I guess, and hope for the best. It means I won't be able to have any more like ready meals because they contain what I can't eat, so I have to be more careful with that. It's going to be difficult to try and make sure I hit the spot, so I have requested for a meal plan because that will help me. But it does help that they do have in like the sections, they've got a section for miscellaneous, even nuts and seeds, dairy/milk, egg even, dairy/egg, grains, gluten-free, fish and seafood, herbs and spices, fruit, vegetables, grains, gluten-containing, and meat. So that's a good way of checking. A section that I have passed with flying colours is meat. I have nothing in there that I can't eat, which is a good sign. Grains is obviously barley and wheat, and I obviously have that quite a lot with my breakfast, so I'm going to have to change up my breakfast going forward. Vegetables, I kind of expected. Fruit, I've kind of maybe expected. Herbs and spices, the only thing is hops, which I think hops are what's in beer, isn't it? So I guess no more alcohol for me, considering I don't drink alcohol anyway. That's okay, don't really mind that much. It's really annoying because my favourite snacks are these. My crispy coated peanuts. I'm gonna have to stop buying them. But yeah, this is going to be a journey. It's not going to be something I can work on overnight. But I do intend to take this into account and probably try and work on something like this for the next like 3 or 4 months. And like eliminate all the foods I should not be eating. And then in 3 or 4 months, bring back something one by one. And see if I have any reactions over the following days, and if I do or don't, then that is great. Anyway, that is what I plan. The only item I know that I react to that they have not put on here is peppers. So that says that it's normal, but they do say if you've not consumed it the last 3 months, there is a potential that it might come up as nothing, just because it has not got enough of it in here. It's weird because it says orange is high, but then tangerines are fine. I would expect they would be in the same like food family, but okay. Because I've also got a hair sample test as well. So this test was done by blood. I also did one by hair sample. So if I combine the two and cut out, but there are some things that are different, but if I kind of combine the two of them and cut out everything that's appeared on both of them, maybe I'll start to feel a little bit better. Fingers crossed. So anyway, that is the plan, that is the situation, and it's only the middle of January and I have been trying to work on myself and fix my body and like my bloatedness. My main problem is like IBS and like bloating, and we're going through another storm right now. Lovely. I'm not completely changed over with my diet yet. I'm kind of like doing it slowly. So the main things I've kind of cut out so far is like milk, but I'm still having other stuff. So I'm not completely cut out everything as of yet. It's a work in progress and something that's going to probably take me several months to kind of fully change over and like trial and see what I react to and what I don't react to. They say if you return something to your diet, you need to kind of have it like every few days to see if it makes any difference. This is kind of bad. This is not gluten-free pasta. We've also got some cheese on there, so I'm also failing that as well. And then I've got my bolognese. My bolognese actually has the red kidney beans that I can't eat in it. But other than that, we're good. Oh, something about vitamin C tablets that just make me blink like that. Today is the 24th of January. It is Wednesday. It's 1:30. I'm having my lunch hour right now. I'm waiting for my avocado delivery to come so I can actually have some food, because I don't have any food. Yeah, I really tried to go in with this food shop thinking about the foods that I need to cut out and being more mindful of what I am intolerant to. So yeah, the annoying thing is the thing that I wanted to have for lunch is not arriving. It's missing from the delivery, which is annoying. But I've just come to the realization that I can't have like peanut butter because I'm intolerant to peanuts. It's a lot of food that I'm gonna have to cut out. A lot of it is carbs, like potato, pasta, a whole new world to navigate, and it's gonna take me a long time to get used to it and to figure out what I can and can't eat and what will kind of affect me or not. So I'm trying to be more mindful of what I'm eating, and like even if I am eating things that I am intolerant to, again I'm having them mindfully, like not every single day, but I'd say less frequently, I guess. So much when you think about it. There's a lot of like there's like a lot of the core ingredients that you have with most items, like milk, that cuts out a lot of food. Butter, dairy, that cuts out a lot of food. Well, butter and milk's the same thing, isn't it? I'm never too sure. We have been having dairy-free butter. I actually have been buying like plant-based butter for like the last 3 years. So I'm kind of used to that now. That's not really an issue for me. Trying to reaffirm my mind into having gluten-free things again, because I did go through a phase of having gluten-free stuff all the time and then I stopped and now I have to start again. This is going to be an interesting journey. I bought some crisps that were part of the free from section, hoping that they will work fine for me. But I have noticed since I've been taking more care over the last like week or so, I am much less bloated than I was before. That is definitely a huge bonus. I've been having soya and oat milk for the past 2 weeks or so. So I've noticed that that has definitely made a positive change. So I don't know if I'm going to cut it out completely. I do love having like normal milk and having like normal tea. What I'm mainly struggling at this point in time is breakfasts, because the only thing I can really have first thing in the morning is cereal. I find it really hard to eat anything like dry. I can't really have toast first thing. Can't have toast anyway, to be honest, unless I have gluten-free bread, which I don't really like gluten-free bread. I've tried it, it's not my fave. So it just feels, it has the weird and different texture. Yeah, so I don't really know what I'm having for breakfast. That's what I'm really struggling with right now, is to find breakfast that I can have. I guess I can have like smoothie bowls or something of that ilk. Make sure it's got nuts in it that I can have. That's pretty much the only thing I can probably do, to be honest. I'm going to do what I eat a day. It might already be up before I've uploaded this video, because I feel like this one's going to be quite a long one to post. I'm not necessarily cutting out everything all at once. I'm kind of probably going to do it in steps or stages so I don't overwhelm myself. So yeah, anyway, that's my little update I wanted to show you guys today. Adios.
You pull your hair on a back slick. You know I like it like that. The other girls in the backseat, me in the front 'cause I'm bad. And it feels like the prom. That's so nervous, so I got a little drunk. And they're waiting for us. Hey, you, jumping on Cadillacs. Here's to the best that we'll ever have. Everyone's watching when we're walking in. Hey, but they don't know you like I know you. Now they know. Now we're sharing this cake. Eat dessert from your lips, no plate. I'm first class, looking like a Barbie. All my friends, they really try to warn me, but I just want another this with you. You want another this with me. Won't let you down. And it feels like the prom. That's so nervous, so I got a little drunk. And they're waiting for us. Hey, you, jumping on Cadillacs. Here's to the best that we'll ever have. Everyone's watching when we're walking in. Hey, but they don't know you like I know you. Now they know. They know. Now they know. They don't know you like I know. Now they know. They know. They don't know you like I do.
Hello. Welcome to the 27th of January. We are coming towards the end of the month and towards the end of this first monthly vlog that I'm gonna try and do on a regular basis. I don't know if they'll actually be uploaded near the end of the month or at what time, but they are definitely something I'm going to be doing throughout the year. Not too sure if it's going to be every month or here or there, but I think it's quite fun just to kind of see what my month's like. And so I thought I'd share it with you. Anyway, I've just had breakfast. I'm currently waiting for my food to go down before I can go for a run. I've not even got changed yet. I'm still like half in my pajamas right now, or like normal wear. Anyway, let's chat about January. So January has been an interesting month. So I'm actually really proud of myself. So since September I started running. It was a couple of weeks after my cruise. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks after my cruise, and I felt motivated to kind of better myself a little bit more. So I updated and changed my workout program, and I also changed my cardio-ing. That's not even a word, but so the workout program I do is very strength related. There's not very much cardio to it, so I wanted to add cardio into my plan. So I still do like 2 or 3 workouts a week with Strength Fitness. I'm currently doing the Strong Express program, I think. Hang on, let me have a look. I'm still using the same app, the Evolve You app. The program I was doing before was the Commit at Home program. I decided to change things up and start a different program because I felt like I wasn't really making any changes with that one. So I decided to try out some of the other at-home workouts. I'm doing the Strong Express workout program. I'm currently on week 5 and it's my second round of doing it. So I'm actually really enjoying it. And so that one I'm doing a lot, and you know what, I am actually getting some personal bests, so much so that I think I need to buy some more weights, because I am outgrowing the weights I own. I only have, I think the heaviest weights I own are 5 kilo dumbbells. I need to go higher than that now. I need to buy some 6 kilo dumbbells, I think, or maybe even some 7 kilo dumbbells. I have a 6 kilo kettlebell, and that even is not enough for me anymore. So that is something I'm going to probably invest in quite soon, is some heavier weights. And also on top of that, I have started running. I think I already mentioned this before. Well, obviously you can see it in my videos. I have started running, and I did the couch to 5k. I didn't actually get to 5k in the couch to 5k because the couch to 5k app, they do it on like a time-based run. So I'm quite short. I'm 4'10", 147 centimeters, I think that is, and because of my stature, I can't get to I can't really get to 5k that fast. I used to kind of build up to it a little bit. I was doing the couch 5k, I was doing the 3 days a week, and I was doing it in my lunch hour. Since I finished the couch 5k, I've just been doing runs on Saturdays, and I have been going the full 5k each time. I haven't missed a week yet. I've been running every week of 2024 so far. Have gone 40 minutes running, so of course I was never going to get 5k in 30 minutes, because 40 minutes is my personal best at the moment. Actually, I think 38 minutes is my personal best, but it's not recorded anywhere, which is really infuriating me, but I know I've done it. So that's my main goal, is to get under 40 to begin with, but my actual goal is to try and get sub 30. That's like my priority. I have been loving it. It's a really good way of spending the 40 minutes out and about, listening to a podcast or listening to some music. I've actually found I prefer listening to a podcast over music, but I'm still kind of trialing that, I guess. At the moment I've been listening to No Such Thing as a Fish podcast, which is a podcast created from the people who write and do the QI program. And so I've been listening to their podcast. It's really good, really, really funny. And so I have been working out now for 2 years, and I literally have no physical differences. I took some, like, I'm not going to show you guys, but I took some progress photos, as I do. I try and do them every now and again. And I literally look exactly the same as I did like a year ago. No change at all, which was kind of deflating. And I know it's probably because I really struggle with my nutrition. I also just genuinely, I don't know, maybe I'm just not pushing hard enough. I'm not too sure why it's not working. I don't really understand. Maybe it's my metabolism. Maybe it's just not easy for me to shred all the fat, because I definitely am feeling stronger. And like when I flex, I can't show you right now because I've got this jumper on, but I do now have like some bicep muscle growing when I flex, so something's definitely happening, but it's just not really showing through yet, which is kind of disappointing, and something I really want to work on more, I guess. So that's one of the reasons why I changed to one of these programs, because I've seen people have changes to them, but then a lot of the before and after pictures that people share during the program, they already look good before. So that's also kind of like depressing to like see, because you can't really relate to it. Like, yes, you have made changes, but you already looked fine beforehand, so how can I compare my journey to yours? I can't. But I'm gonna keep on pushing and just try to make changes. So I'm trying to figure out my nutrition, which I've always openly said has been a struggle for me. I just don't know what to eat properly, and then I've also now got these intolerances that of food I can't eat. I'm really hoping that will help with like the bloat that I own and haven't fully cut out everything though, so the bloat's not fully gone. However, I do feel better having not, maybe it's my age, maybe now that I'm in my 30s it takes longer for me to make the changes, and I really hope I make these like physical changes soon. I've just got to keep consistent, which I have been, which is why it's so depressing that I'm just not changing. I'm always going to have a bit of a stomach, I think, because I'm always bloated. So that's just naturally going to be the case, but I'd like to have muscular arms and leggies and just to look more toned. That is what I'm aiming for. Anyway, that was very chatty. 11 minutes down the drain. I just did my run. I nearly did 6k of running. I'm really impressed with myself. I did 5.8